shaman sit on the podium. Where's the man? Where's Sister Yawan? Where's Sister Banner? So go to 2 Kings for me. Shama, come in. So get 2 Kings 6:24 for me.
Second Kings chapter 6, verse number 24. It came to pass after this, that when Hadad, king of Syria, gathered all his hosts, went up and besieged Samaria.
So now, when it says Syria, it means the king of where? Assyria. What happened? A book with me. Right? So the king of Assyria, so when he said went up to Samaria, he went up to the region where the 10 tribes was. So when you look at the flag, you see the 10 tribes, right? So at this time, when the king went up there to the 10 tribes, guess what happened? Judah never went to hell. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, they were laughing at them, they were mocking them. They were saying, Ochiala, good for the ass. Right? Read on.
And there was a great famine in Samaria.
They were a great what?
Famine. And behold, they besieged it until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver.
So you see what they did? The famine was so great that they were selling horse head. For what?
80 pieces of silver.
4 pieces of silver. So a man would actually kill his ass, chop up his ass just to sell it because they don't have food. Right? Read on.
And the 4 parts of a cup of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver.
What else they were selling for 5 pieces of silver? Cow shit. They don't have nothing to eat, so the man that having cow, he was selling them the shit to eat. Read on.
And the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall. There cried a woman unto him, saying, Help my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord do not help thee, when shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor or out of the winepress? And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that you may eat him today, and you will eat my son tomorrow.
So you see what she's saying? A woman come to him and said, Today, let us eat yapar. And when yapar finish, tomorrow we will eat ajwa. So now your good deacon kill yapar, make light soup or palm nut soup. Our and man come over eating yapar, light soup with some cow dung. Tomorrow when Ajwa to be killed, man, I say I'm not killing my daughter. Do you see what taking place in the Bible? So evening famine, Israel is still wicked. Right? Read on.
Verse number 29. So he bought my son and did eat
Read
him.
28 again.
Verse number 28. And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow.
Read on.
So we bought my son and did eat him.
So you see what they do with him? They make soup. Never say they fry him or roast him or jerk him. The woman said we boil his ass and we make light soup. And the cow dung, the cow shit, season it nicely. Right? Read on.
And I said unto her on the next day, give thy son, that we may eat him.
So the woman come over and say, hey, do you see how Isla man look fat there? I'll take the shoulder. One say I'll take the leg. And when they go, what happened? Read on.
And she had hid her son.
And she do what?
Had hid her son.
When she go there, she don't find the child. You dig out a piece of wood in the house bottom and you put in a drawer under there and say, don't say nothing, okay? Don't say nothing. After she hid the woman Sunday's third day. Right? Read on.
And it came to pass, when the king heard the words of the woman, that he rent his clothes, and he passed by upon the wall. And the people looked, and behold, he had sackcloth within upon his flesh.
So the king, when he heard that man, he mourned, man. The king mourned. Now just imagine you there witnessing that. When they sieged the land, we all went into cannibalism. You can just imagine somebody siege Cape Coast for 4 years. Nothing coming in, nothing going on. Nobody can go and see to fish. How do you manage? First thing, y'all would hide and start to hunt bushmeat and save it up. But we're talking about 4 years now, when all the bushmeat and the dog finish. What else are you going to that finished. Vicious would be cooked quickly. Yeah, roast his ass. So what's the next move? Read Shammai after. Read on Shammai.
Verse 31. Then he said, Yahweh do so and more also to me.
So you know what who the king said do it to him? But you go to church, and pastor tell somebody working witchcraft on you, right? Is your family member put some stumbling block in your way, right? The king know his God do that to him. Because by right, he should be with the kingdom of Judah. Israel cannot have no king. So the king admits that the Most High is the one that did this to me. Read on.
If the head of Elisha, the son of Shaphat, shall stand on him this day. But Elisha sat in his house, and the elders sat with him. And the king sent a man from before him. But ere the messenger came to him, he said to the elders, see how this son of a murderer hath sent to take away my head? Look, when the messenger cometh, shut the door and hold him fast at the door. Is not the sound of his master's feet behind him?
So you see that? So when the king do know, the king said, okay, it's Elijah testify against me. So the king called one of his general and tell his general, go kill Elijah, go bring his head to me. Right? Read on.
And while he yet talked with them, behold, the messenger came down unto him. And he said, behold, this evil is of the Lord. What should I wait for the Lord any longer?
So that's why the Bible tells us, if evil is in the earth, who do it? The Lord. So even here, the acknowledgement is this atrocity will take place. Who they say do it? All right, get me Jeremiah 19. So that happened to the king of Israel, the 10 tribes, right? The same thing happened to Judah when Nebuchadnezzar seized the city. Start at verse 1.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 19, verse number 1. Thus saith the Lord, go and get a potter's earthen bottle, and take of the ancients of the people, and of the ancients of the priests, and go forth into the valley of the son of Hinnom, which is by the entry of the east gate, and proclaim there the words that I shall tell thee.
Read.
And say, hear ye the word of the Lord, O kings of Judah, inhabitants of Jerusalem. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will bring evil upon this place.
What God saying going to do?
I will bring evil.
No, it's the devil.
Oh, Most High.
So the Most High said, I'm going to bring evil on Jerusalem.
That's right.
Read on.
The which whosoever heareth, his ears shall tingle.
So when somebody hears you, see, just like how you just look at your face when you hear the woman said, we eat our son today and tomorrow they hide their son. You say your face look, right? So the Most High said, what I bring on Jerusalem, when people hear it through generations, they're going to be amazed and shocked. So that's why I always, sit properly, sir. You think in your house? That's why I always tell people, you have to be fearful for the God that you're praising. Because you still don't understand the God that you're praising. There are people who say, leave me, make God judge me. Even the Bible tells us, it says what? It's a fearful thing to fall in the hand of God. The Bible says you don't want to fall into the hand of God. Because when David sinned, the Most High went to David and said, come here. How do you want to be judged? The Most High said, I'm going to judge you. And guess what? I have the options. Just like what we read today, the Most High saying, sit down and start to plan how you want to kill him. When the prophet went to David, the prophet said, we have 3 questions for you. You die in front of your enemy in battle. That was one of them. David said, no, Yahweh, I can't make my enemy kill me. The next one was what? Let the entire Israel pay for it. And we know what the third one is. Okay. Like you don't know now? But David turned it around. David said, let the nation of Israel pay for it. So your king fall, you have to fall with the king. Simple. David said, I cannot go there and be defeated in front of the enemies. David said, the enemies, when they kill me, they would mock me. Right? So read on, Shaman.
Verse number 4. Because they have forsaken me, and have estranged this place, and have burned incense in it unto other gods, whom neither they nor their fathers have known, nor the kings of Judah, and have filled this place with the blood of innocents.
So they were murdering one another there. And the Most High said they have all kind of church praising God. Because I said, the ancestors that went into slavery, they don't know who white Jesus is. They don't even know anybody named Jesus. So all your ancestors that went into slavery, how they feel today you praising white Jesus. So those are the other God now. The Most High said, listen man, they forsake me. They worshiping other entity. Can? Read on.
They have built also the high places of Baal, to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not, nor spake it, neither came it into my mind. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that this place shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter.
The valley of what?
Slaughter.
So that's why Jerusalem look like that today. Who calling Jerusalem the land of prophet? Anybody going to Jerusalem to look for no prophet there? So the Most High say, I'm going to make the land be like that. Right? What verse is that? Read on.
And I will make void the counsel of Judah in Jerusalem in this place. And I will cause them to fall by the sword before their enemies, and by the hands of them that seek their lives.
Read.
And their carcasses will I give to be meat for the fowls of the heaven, and for the beasts of the earth.
And this is happening today. But how is this happening today? When I was on the plane, they showed a documentary of people traveling from Mali and Senegal to Italy and Europe. Have you watched it, Raj?
There have been documentaries about that on the TV.
And they show when the news media go up in the place, the amount of dead body in the Sahara Desert, 10,000 times 10,000. People just drop and died in the desert in the sun. And fall and bird be eating their ass up. So even this still fulfilled today. Right? Read on. What verse?
Verse 8. And now make this city desolate and hasten. Everyone that passeth by it thereby shall be astonished and haste because of all the plagues thereof. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters.
Who said he going to cause them to do that?
Sorry.
So Sister Bernard, bring him one. Eating him first. So read verse 9 again, sir.
Verse number 9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters.
Read on.
And they shall eat everyone the flesh of his friend in the siege and straitness.
Look at this. The Most High said when the siege come, all of you going to start to eat your friends. So all of a sudden your friend invite you home. Sister Mayash, come by. Let's play Ludo. Just like we watch a movie Get Out. See the white woman invite the boy home and they were there bidding for his ass, he never knew. All of a sudden your friend invite you home. Never know you was going to be Jerk Mayashi. Right? Read on.
Wherewith their enemies and they that seek their lives shall straiten them. Then shalt thou break the bottle in the sight of the men that go with thee. He shall say unto them, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, even so will I break this people and this city, as one that breaketh a potter's vessel, that cannot be made whole again. And they shall bury them in Tophet, till there be no place to bury. Thus will I do unto this place, saith the Lord, to the inhabitant thereof, and even make this city a Tophet. And the houses of Jerusalem and of the houses of the kings of Judah shall be defiled as the place of Tophet, because of all the houses upon whose roofs they have burned incense unto all the host of heaven, and have poured out drink offerings unto other gods.
So that's why the Most High was upset. The Most High said, oh, you doing all those stuff to other gods. So the Most High said, I'm going to bring the nation to create a siege where we was doing lewdness. So even now, same Jeremiah, this is what the day of fasting, when we fast those days, this is what the benefit of it, in remembrance. And promising Messiah that we will not rebel so much when we have to go through this again. And this is the worst thing you can possibly think of to do. Just imagine how hungry you would be to eat your own child. And how hungry you'll be that you're going to tell the children, come on, we're going over Daniela's house, we're going to eat Zamar now. How hungry you have to be to get up to actually walk over there to do that. Right? Get my Lamentation 4:10, sir.
Of Lamentations chapter 4, verse number 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children.
So when he said the hand of the pitiful woman had sodden their own children, what that mean, man? Huh? My hand. Read that again, Shaman.
Lamentations 4, verse 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children.
What that mean, man? Diana. What that mean? Makeda. Mayash. What the meaning of that? Aisha Yar. What sudden mean? Season. So you say, and for a woman was merciful and pitiful. She was seasoning her own children. She killed her own children and was seasoning her in the pot. Ready to fry her. While iron and fry her. She was grinding the pepper and everything to do what? Eat to their own children. Right? Read verse 10 again.
Lamentations 4, verse 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
They were their what?
Their meat.
Read on.
In the destruction of the daughter of my people. The Lord has accomplished his fury. He hath poured out his fierce anger, and hath kindled a fire in Zion, and it hath devoured the foundations thereof.
Read.
The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem.
So nobody should enter in the gates of Jerusalem. You understand me? But when we fall, everything bad happens. But the Most High said, the hand of the woman that was intelligent and caring and loving, she was seasoning what? Her own child. So this is where we come from to where we are now. So we have to give thanks. This was before the African slave trade. And even the African slave trade was doing the same thing. Were they feeding us? So that's why now we have liberty, where we can fast and we can pray to the Most High. We can say, Tawada Yahweh, we will not do those things again. And then what caused it is rebellion. So when I read Isaiah 66, it says what? In this new generation, he said, they will be hungry, but these people will be filled. Most High man look out for his own now. At the time of the famine, Elijah never eat the children. But the Bible says Elijah went into a house and the bread in the house couldn't finish, the flour. Every day they go in, the more flour is there. The Most High prepare for his people. Just imagine this, every day say Elijah, you wonder you look so fat. And you be eating your children and all these things. Do you understand? So these are some of the persecution that we've been through as a nation of people. So for that case, this is why we try our best to do what the Most High required today and going forward. Can? Can? Is there any more question? Yes, Ron.
You said that the previous quotation, I had something about to fail.
Yeah.
To fail. All that word.
The Tophet, yeah, read it again, Shaman. You're talking 2 Kings, right? Jeremiah 19, verse 9.
Number 19, verse number 9.
Yeah, let's take it back up to see the word. Somebody look at the meaning in the dictionary and your phone.
What's that?
Okay, you see verse 12.
Verse 12. Read it, Shaman.
Jeremiah 19, verse 12. Thou shalt I do unto this people, unto this place, saith the Lord, and to the inhabitants thereof, and even make the city a Tophet.
So when he said Tophet, it means weak or feeble, destructive. You understand? Huh? Yes. Yes. It was a city and mean weakness. I no desire. So the Most High said he was going to do that to the city. For what? Disobedience. When we do the will of the Most High, we're the greatest people on the earth. Whenever we break the commandments, we're the most suffering people on the earth. Can? Alright, cover can. Sunset outside, so let's close it out now. Can? So we say Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. I pray you have enjoyed the week.